Well, there's some new news about gravitational waves being detected in the universe at a great distance, actually, 1.8 billion light years away. Ripples in the space-time continuum, which would be formed by gravitational waves. Maybe the agent of that is gravitons. Those are a little more theoretical, and anti-gravitons are even more theoretical. Now, why would this be such a big deal for Big Bang Theory people? Well, let's look at it a little bit more first. It says that there are several detectors that that found this. Actually, three of them together, and they're talking about the distance of the detectors from each other, kind of like the perspective that you get if both your ears are working. You can kind of tell the direction a sound is coming from. If both your eyes are working, you can have depth perception of how far away something is. So with multiple detectors on different parts of the Earth, we could actually get a better bead on making some kind of a map of the universe and showing where these things were. Now, gravitational waves had not been detected for a very long time, even though we had the detection equipment. Let's see, yes. For years, the detectors had run without detecting a whiff of space-time ripples, and finally we have beefed up the detectors, and so we can actually detect these things in the ways they have to be detected. And that's cool. Notice what it says here, though. If they had seen something they didn't expect to see, it would destroy Einstein's relativity. I put no there because there are a lot of things about Einstein's relativity that have been confirmed by observation and data. So maybe they'd have to modify it or make a new theory that goes in addition to Einstein's relativity. And I think they're just trying to be sensationalist there. And if you're sensational, used to be in the old days, and scientists didn't care about that. But now you win the People's Award instead of just the Nobel Prize for things. But why are Big Bang theorists looking for gravity waves? And this one is about two black holes that theoretically collided and then destroyed about three solar masses of their energy, of their mass, and turned it into energy. These are interesting relativistic and nuclear, what we would call nuclear changes. Anyway, see, all of these kind of events and these kinds of objects in space are consistent with the Big Bang Theory, but they're also consistent with every other theory that exists on the origin of the universe, on cosmology and cosmogony, just like the Bible. Actually, it's consistent with the biblical, in the beginning God created the heavens theory, the one that God performed these miracles rather than miracles happening by themselves without any help. So what they're really doing is trying to look for something. And of course, if they discover it, they'll say it's a triumph of the Big Bang Theory, when really it could be a triumph of any theory anyone would hold that is consistent with Einstein's relativity. As long as you stick with relativity, these things could be possible. So, but it is only until recently that we actually were able to detect and prove that gravity waves exist. And that could solve part of the problems evolutionists have on how stars form. However, gravity waves come from stars, so you got a chicken and the egg problem. And of course, the Bible has the answer. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Read Genesis 1, and you'll see. Keep thinking, Dr.